How are you doing? Hello. I'm gonna do your makeup today. I brought my big makeup bag and I'm gonna do it based on my personal routine. First step is corrector. This is a yellow corrector. And I'm gonna apply it on under the eyes, side your nose right there, and the corner of your mouth. As first thing, I'm gonna blend it with a Real Technique buffing brush. Blend, 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 blend. No, it's not dirty because I used it. Everything is so clean. Don't doubt it. After blending, what's the next step? I think the next step is tinted moisturizer. I use a skin tint. I don't like to wear a lot of makeup. It doesn't look good on me, so I think I'll apply it to my hands. Oops. And with the same brush, I'm gonna pick it up, just like so. And I'm gonna apply it to the perimeters of the face, leaving the center of the face for concealer, highlighter, things like that. And I don't mean like a glittery highlighter, I mean like a concealer type of highlighter. Chin area. Good, good, very good. That's it. Next is foundation. Now I use foundation as concealer because the foundation I use is light to medium coverage. And again, I like light makeup, so I'm gonna actually, this is what I do. I use it as a concealer stick. Don't worry if I have a pimple or anything, I put it on my hand and then use a clean brush. I don't go straight to the face, but since you have clear skin, I'm just gonna go straight to your face with this. Okay, under the eyes. Look up please, so I can get right at the dark spots under the eyes. And now, can you please close your eyes? I'm gonna apply it to your lid, on your lids. And what else? Let's see. I'm gonna apply it to the center of your face. I really can't speak today. I'm autistic, please be understanding. Ooh, sorry, I forgot the forehead. How could I? Little TMI for you. I went to the ER yesterday. Please stay hydrated, everybody. Oops. There you go. Blending, blending, blending. close your eyes, please? Okay, I'm gonna tap everything with a beauty sponge. Let's see. Very good, very nice. Okay, next is blusher. I'm gonna use this liquid blusher on you. I like corally shades, very natural shades. So this is what I'm gonna use on your cheeks. And same brush. Stipple, 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 stipple. Very nice. I think that's it for. Wait. We need cream bronzer. Hold on. Perimeters of the face. Your jawline. I think that's it. And back to blending. I like to tap the bronzer so it blends really nicely instead of swiping motions, because that makes it not only wipe what's underneath, but also it makes it look like a streak instead of bronze glow, like natural glow. Very nice. I don't do anything to the nose. I leave it just with the skin tint on it. That's it. What's the next step? I keep forgetting. The next step would be powder, I guess. I don't know, it feels like it's been ages since I wore makeup. For powder, I'm using this old packaging of a different powder. I filled it in with a banana powder to match my complexion. And this is what I'm gonna use today. So I will apply it onto the lid, like so. Use my powder brush. Remove the excess so you don't look cakey. Starting with the forehead, down the nose, under the eyes, and on the lids. Please close your eyes. And on the smile lines. I think that's it. for powder. I don't really like to use powder. I have dry skin. It's just to set the makeup in place. That's it. This is gonna be fairly easy because I don't like to wear eyeshadows. I will start with curling your lashes. So please stay still. I don't want to hurt your eyes or anything like that. Why am I holding it like this? Okay. It's broken. That's it. I'm gonna use this palette. It has very natural shades. They're all quite nudie. And let me get my clean brush. I think you see this is my most used shade. I think I'm gonna go with this shade. To add a little bit, just a tiny bit of definition, I think I'm gonna use a combination of this shade and this shade right here, just like this, mixing it up, tapping the excess and applying it to the outer corner of your eyes. It gives a elongation to the eye. I think that's it. Most of my makeup is focused on the base, on the skin itself, because once you color correct and do some spot concealing, bronzer, blusher, maybe even highlighter if you want, the face looks pretty well enhanced. And I do have big eyes and pretty thick brows. The more I apply makeup there, the more it looks tacky on me. So that's that. Sorry for rambling, but that's my makeup routine. Next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get back to mascara, by the way. I used to have a brown mascara, but I ran out of that, sadly. Now I'm gonna use a brow gel. Only brow gel, nothing more to the brows. Don't worry, I'm not gonna brush them up. I don't like to do that. I don't know if that's the trend still. I mean, it maybe have already passed by. I don't know. I am gonna use this brown pencil. It's like a gel eyeliner type. And I'm not gonna use it on your eyes. I'm gonna use it to draw freckles. I like to do that. And the trick to doing freckles is to not make them look neat. That's why it looks natural when it's spread out evenly. I do have a tiny bit of freckles on the sides of my face, and that's why I like to add them to the center of my face, around my nose, my brows, cheeks. Tap, 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 tap. That's it. Might be I have to organize this. I can't do your makeup and mess up my makeup bag. That would just stress me out. I can't. Let me just quickly. I'm gonna go to mascara right now. Okay. Blink. Just a tiny, tiny bit. And only to the outer lashes. Dry them a bit. Looks very nice. Right. I think the last steps are setting your blusher, your cream blush, with powder blush. Wow, that's hard to say. And setting the bronzer with powder bronzer, or actually more like shading. Use this. Nope, sorry. This Peri Para shading powder. But first, I'll do the blusher. It's so hard to find a blusher shade that I enjoy on my face without it looking clownish, if that's a word. I'm gonna use, oops, nope, not this brush. I'm gonna use this clean brush, and so pretty. on the nose. A little bit more. It really suits you. That's it. Next is shading powder. Looks like this. I'm gonna use the same brush and mix all the colors. Tap it in and gonna really warm up the perimeters of your face. Very nice. After seeing your brows with eyebrow gel only, I see some few sparse areas that I could use my brow pencil. It's a rare time to use it because I never do. To fill in the sparse areas in your brows. I don't like the full brow, like drawn, filled in brow look. I think it's pretty unnatural. I mean, everything looks unnatural on me. I have a weird face. You have very nice brows. Last step for the base is a matte highlighter. I like to add this in just a few spots to really open up the face, make you look quite awake, alive. So just like a small triangle in the forehead, just on the forehead right there, and under the eyes, around the cheeks, and other side, chin, and the bridge of the nose. Oops. I think it's time for lips. For lips, I used to apply the foundation on my lips, but I didn't like that it made my lips even more drier and chapped. So I got a matte lipstick that allows your lips to remain hydrated instead of drying them out, and it's nude, so it gives you a clean canvas to apply whatever color you want, especially if you have hyperpigmentation. That's the trick. So just like that. I like how it looks. Satisfying. For the color that I'm applying on you today, I'm using this pretty lipstick. In this brick tone on the inside of the lips. I'm gonna need you to do like smack your lips so it creates a gradient effect. Just last but not least for lips, it's a brown lip liner. I like to line the corners of my mouth and the very bottom and the top. Just like that. Can I blend it? Very nice. Did I forget anything? I think the look really came together. I may be biased, but I love this makeup look. You can wear it in the evening and you can wear it at daytime. If you wanted to add, for example, more mascara, you could do that. If you wanted to add more, maybe eyeliner, if you want to do that. Maybe shimmer, glitter, you can spark it up. My look is basically a very clean base. You can add colors. Sorry for that. You could add colors. You could add more depth. Maybe false lashes if you want. I think it looks really nice on you. I don't know, what is this? Thank you for allowing me to do your makeup today. And I would love to do a different look on you now that I see you with a very natural look. I would love to see you with a more dark vibe, maybe even gothic. At the end of the day, I am a makeup artist and I love to explore different vibes, and I love to study other people's facial features and what suits them depending on the shape of their eyes, the shape of their nose, their lips, how high their cheekbones are, the shape of their face, whether it's oval or heart shape. Please take lots of pictures, and if you don't mind, please send them to me. I think that's it for today. Thank you for coming. See you next